So strap on in. As we know, or you may not be familiar with, there are no rules within this league. So anything goes. It's as raw as the game gets. It's sort of designed for those smaller teams to be able to come in and get amongst the action. So we are just looking for our boy Grismetic. I went past him. So today we do have a smaller player count than normal. We've got 40v40, and yeah, so only 9 less players, so the game doesn't really play that much differently. Quite an interesting layout that we have here though. As we can see here, the layout is quite diagonal and very wide defensively for spam here today, where it's a nice little straight line on the left hand side of map. So reading left to right here, we've got farm ruins into derailed. Train station is our mid cap today, and then we've got railway crossing into canal locks. So a bit of a defensive nightmare in a way here for spam. So it'll be interesting to see how this turns out. We'll get on over here for seeing how the rollout goes. Let's see, both teams will be getting very ready and raring to go. If we're going to see some extra spawns, we'll start seeing them now. And we'll go have a look on this side as well. Looks like we've got some trucks getting ready to go. Hasn't quite left yet, or late, but yeah, an interesting point. As we know, with a lot of this map, control of at least the northern side of train station here is going to be crucial for both teams. Likewise, edge map down below us, this little mansion area. But I expect a lot of fighting to happen in what a lot of people call gardens, which is this little section over here, this little patch. Other people, there are other names for it. Some other people have some other names, but that is going to be quite a hot area once the cap is settled. So should be interesting to see how both teams play this. Looks like for spam here, just the standard 3-tank rollout, no extra tanks. So we'll see those heavies up nice and early, and yeah, we'll get on underway here, ladies and gentlemen. So we might just chill here for a bit, see how the teams lock horns here. We should start seeing the first of the trucks arrive here. It looks like we do have one stuck. I was expecting one coming lurching over this hill. It looks like they will be bailing out early there. As the first L201 truck on left of screen. I've actually got us backwards here in terms of the overlay. I do apologise. And the teams will meet. So it looks like a lot of them walking it in on both sides here. We will see, I believe, one truck go down there. Yep, that'll be one troop truck down on the tracks to the Panzer IV. And it will be early hard cap pressure here. And control coming from spam. Looks like Curso there will send a rocket towards his enemies. It's 201 sort of being denied here the opportunity for hard cap presence. Well, a hell of a lot south. Looks like the recon tank will just tag the transport truck there, and off he goes. But will be L201 sort of resetting here. Look, we will see the medium start to come down. That P4 is overly pushed in. No, it's off quite far left the screen there. One's rearing in. It's like a bit of flicking going on here as L201 gets the hard cap a bit here. Just being medium is about to get in the absolute thick of it. Looks like artillery is just obliterating the back point here. So you hear those spam, still maintaining really good control here of that hard cap, not really under a lot of pressure here. Forced to back up now. So, looks like Raider there getting set up in the MG. So, it's like getting a bit of a south wrap there. You can see top of the screen, but they will get the flick over there. But I don't know if they're going to be able to hold this one. A lot of L201 forces here starting to file into the hard cap. So they've done really well to clear them out actually. It was looking like a done deal there, but they've been able to claw it back. And will be L201 starting to swing the tide here for mid-cap. Battle for mid-cap. See the tanks engaging. I'm not quite sure who got the first shot off there, but it will be the P4 getting the first shot off. So that'll be huge for spam here as they get the first tank kill. That tank is in no position to move at the moment as spam move back into that hard cap. Jolly Reaper there picking up one on the outside. We'll get pushed back off of hard cap. Do see some dangerous shenanigans going on here. Just chill here for a bit longer until this cap is finalised, because as I saw before, it's not over till it's over. So bullets and Richard. Cruising on past, and this will be a cap. And Gruber there getting the kill, and looks like they will start to stretch their legs a bit here, spam. We do see a bit of a flank going on here, a bit of early pressure, but L201 just cleaning that up for the time being. Have a check-in of the map at the minute. It's like very well established here. A nice little line forming as the first heavy is starting to come up, but nice garrison network here, allowing them, as I said, leading into this, you know, they've got quite a wide defense, so they need a few more garries than probably what you normally would. Got Alex just going for a cruise. Go for a wander. I don't know what he's going to find back here. I think just a garrison, and that'll be about it. Party mark from the commander does come out. The commander being Major Monkey today. So if he's not careful, he might get strafed off that, but looks like the flare will go up. It is a long burn. And between the managed to get across the road here, spam that is, and Curso down. Just get down on his level here, popping some shots down the road. Let's take out one, takes out two, and unfortunately does have to reload there, but well played as Spam just holding on to that hard cap. No real pressure as they must have reset a few OPs. We'll see the first heavy coming out, and we'll be getting hit by, I believe it's a Panther? No, it's back here. There it is. And that will be the first heavy, I believe, getting killed. Oh no, cops one rocket. Whoa, apologies. It's really fast. Unfortunately, that 76 is absolutely pinned. It's taken one from a Panther, but we're not sure if it quite knows if it's a Panther. I'll come back to that. Pick a direction to go. There's a Raider here. Beautiful setup. That's a nice kill. Will be a meeting of the squads here as they come in and meet on the corner. Food in there, getting one. Traded out by Matter. You there? What an engagement we have here. Going for a cruise as well, just to the northeast of us here. There's Arias, the last one up for his squad. Shift off us. As you can see over there, looks like the commander's getting up to something over here. As Ritz will look to come kill that. Does fall short. It's quite unfortunate as that would have killed that Stuart. Ritz probably in a good position to kill the entire crew here actually. It's Mick not having a bar of it. I think he's just going to drive away there. But we'll get back onto the front line, and it's changed considerably here. With, Spam just pushing right up to these triple stack buildings here. Just sort of marching down. We'll see if could go quite wild there, but we'll be seeing a garrison mark coming out, so roughly where they're spawning from. As does look like L201 just getting pushed back quite quickly here at the moment. You see Cheeto just chilling, just getting that intel as recon. I wonder if they saw that that drop, but Gandalf looks like he's getting a little bit of a flanking Gary. Looks it's up here somewhere, so it's quite a cheeky spot actually if they manage to get some really good ground back the other way. Looks like that 76 is still up. Will be a Panther coming down to meet it. I might actually just go over here because there's a this tank's not in a good way. Panther's just about to come. Yeah, that'll be the first 76 going down for L201. Well played there by that Spam tank crew. Guy who's actually in it. We've got Nosy Medic Chris and King Corbett. A little bit of working with the infantry there, so it will be contested here, derailed. And L201 sort of in a world of hurt at the moment. They're just getting really split up. As do get a bit of pressure. Looks like Bullets here just chilling out for the moment. Follow Soren here. So just admires the scenery. So Drax just getting into the middle of the back up here. And more and more spam just sort of running it down here. So they're getting quite a few in this hard cap. Soren will go down to the SDG of the Rico there as the cap does start to swing. So Drax will get one. Winter's here looking for him. Looks like Javier will take down Drax and that'll slow down the cap here. As we can see, Holdy looking like they're already set up behind. So, quite interesting. Looks like Gandalf has been able to get a few SLs into the rear here. And, given how far advanced spam is at the moment, if they can get a couple of spawn points down from spam, we could really take a little damage here. See the AT looks like we've got another tiger coming up. Oh, sorry, a tiger coming up. So it's one wrap sort of getting found out here, so they know they're coming from the northeast of train. And most want there just cruising through. So we'll go back to the front line. A lot of troops, pardon me, on derailed there. L201 sort of holding on to this little south at the moment, but their hard cap is under a lot of pressure. Just sort of getting run in. They've lost that, what people call the front door between the points, the direct line, so will be Jaguar and Javier just trying to hold on. Apologies if I butcher that as well. I will take pronunciation lessons. But L201 holding on to this point for the moment. They're doing quite well actually, given that spam sort of seem to be coming from absolutely everywhere. So looks like they've been able to re-establish their back line. Just dealing with this point at the moment. So Juden here, soaking and propping. He will get one. Picks up another. Shot here, this student. So we do hear a bombing run coming in and a lot of spam in hard cap. So that will be a spam bombing run coming in. Unfortunately for spam, not a lot of troops there, but this has allowed their entire team just to get in here, as Radar has located where they're all coming from. So they're not going to be able to leave this compound without going through him. So, good little spot. Get down a little lower, sorry. As we are now a third way capped. Looks like a big spawn wave coming out in this compound, and Radar just absolutely mowing them down at the moment. Looking pretty good for spam at the moment. No, you'd hope it would be. So committing quite a lot of numbers here. But the tank has started to come into the hard cap and will post up. Hope I've not missed a tank kill here. Yeah, that's looking like a pretty solid cap here, ladies and gentlemen. As they are forced back a bit. I do see 76 starting to come in. But I don't think they're going to be able to get back in time L201. As that tank will take a shot. I won't lie, I'm not actually entirely sure where from, but I guess it was that tiger. Looks like it was the tiger and just the panther remains now. Well placed shots. Only mentioned where from because it looked like it came from right, so this panther has put the absolute jets on there. So we'll take one shot. Let's return one. Really good kill there from that 76. So that's two tanks down now, and it looks like the cap has started going back onto that fourth point of L201. And they will begin recapping. It is a softer recap at the moment to sort of pan out. There's a lot of L201 in sector, but spam sort of regathering at the moment. Losing two heavies in quick succession can be quite difficult. They are well poised at the moment. Looks like they are winning most of the infantry gunfights at the moment. So, pushing this northwestern side. At the moment, there's little spot fires everywhere. There's also they're in a thorn at the moment. Really hard to get out of this area, get further south. Wonder if these two will meet. And they will. Alex getting a kill. It's not quite the right point, but he might get a Gary or something. Looks like this south has been completely lost by L201. Spam just sort of running in through there, which L201 previously had. Texture popping is really bad at the moment. But yeah, it will be spam starting to come down. L201 on their defensive point. Holdy will pick up a couple of kills there. We might just try and make our way to the front line right now. 76 has been marked by the commander here. Yeah, it will be spam really wrapping that south. Holdy going for a jog really far away. Well, not far from me, but not the actual point. Looks like a little fight here. Rico's got himself a couple of stragglers. Seems L201 are able to sort of break little pockets of infantry here. Unfortunately, they haven't really been able to get like a couple of SLs out the back. punch through their lines. Just looking for that tank. I don't think it's coming down yet. No, that 76 in a defensive position now. Good on Jaguar. Like they might hurt themselves. That Bear Grylls will go down. Guess that kill from the moment. We'll get one. Jaguar will get tagged by the Car 98. Goes in the building and Dildo will get that one. Looks like a P-Strike is coming down. So you see the 76 and the medium. Barely missed the medium there. Kill it. So, fortunately there, P-Strike quite get the intended effect. L201 regaining a bit of ground here. Oh, he's in the other kill. Maybe they'll have a little fight here. This tank is worried it might be satchel. And it is. They got MG'd. It felt like behind, but it was not. So that'll be a dead medium. The other 76 getting good from both sides. Not looking good here. Spot will be the one to get that kill. Meanwhile, L201 have been able to gain another 40-50 meters here, getting back up to that building. As looks like a P4 nearly got satchel here. Twice as good. But not a very good position, not a very comfortable position for L201. You're on your last and it's, you know, throwing rockets here, rockets there. They are doing really well though. They are capturing back a lot of ground that they've lost. Sort of, as we can see, a bit of a reset because a few APs by the looks got wiped. So a little quieter now as sort of settles in. North here. Looks like they are wrapping far, far north. At least Gandalf is. The commander for L201. But unfortunately for L201, they are sort of pigeonholed on their points at the moment. We'll see this P4 going far, far south. As there's no real threat. Looks like they might have gotten a Gary in behind here. This is very, very cheeky. You do love to see it. So I'm quite blind at the minute. There it is. And this is just a bit of a sector cap. Only soft cap at the moment. So where this P4 is going. Looks like Anton would have just found out. Flanking P4. Medium will be looking at it. We'll get a second shot here. It wasn't quite online. That is kill there by Rex. And fortunately for L201, that was the only... That rocket has gone to absolute Narnia there. It looks like a bit of a charge from Spam. They are sort of split up at the minute. We've got this big push coming in the southeast. As L201 getting a really good wrap here. So Gunners will get one. He's got a few to deal with here. They do start flickering the point. They are starting to get onto that hard cap. Spam really, really aggressive at the moment. But I hope they don't underestimate this push, because there are multiple SLs in their back line. But as we know, these sort of come as a bit of a coin flip. You got to make these risky plays. L201, and their backs against the wall at the moment. So any sort of pressure they can bring back to relieve that is good. They have pushed right up here as we do check the map, right up to the front line, and now they've got a garrison on that blue-red line. Do say they do know about it, so they've got some flares popping up. So we see Spam's heavy starting to come up. And, very good defensive setup here. They're very comfortable Spam. They know they can throw a lot forward without overly stressing too much. But this push could become a problem. I don't think it will. It's looking like they're being able to hold them. So we see some forces shift from the northwestern corner there. So we see Wrecker high is lonesome. Oh. He took a fair few bullets there, Lovelox. Cuba there getting the kill. There's SL starting to get in, but Spam really well poised to hold this at the moment. We might just check in on this front door. Got a 76 up. Go. And it looks like this garrison is still up, but they're just trickling people in. You see CY go toe to toe. Curso sends a shotgun to his face. Got Holdy there, get one on Red Bull, and good response here. Just coming back, clearing that out as get a lot of ground up front. That 76 has had to retreat well, it looks. Not sure. Unfortunately, the infantry is supporting infantry of being able to hold up, and that's an unfortunate AP mine kill, but look, a good rocket there on the side. I believe from Gonzo or Zin. I wonder if that heavy's finally coming into play. Got another tank, medium. Spending money on, spending resources on a medium. See where this tank cruise to. Looks like it's coming south. So keep an eyeball on that. as the rear push here from L201 continues. Unfortunately, it looks like that missed the garrison, so they'll be fighting it out. And that'll quite get them where they want to be. That garrison kill for L201 would have been very handy. Looks like some good ground here being made. Attacking those spam defenders, so I'll scramble a little. JD there with some good kills. And, I think they might be pretty much sorting all of this out here. So we see that Tiger has moved on. Garrison is no longer. It's probably a Panther, to be honest. Yeah, bit of a very solid push actually here from Spam. And might see a bit of tank on tank action as Panther's got a few tanks to deal with. Bit of a ricochet there, rocket coming from Gunner. Meanwhile, fair few infantry coming from the north there. I've derailed. And I believe this Panther might actually catch this 76 crossing. See the medium. Unfortunately, we'll hit the tracks there. And now that 76 will be acutely aware that there's a big bad tank in the south. The Panther going for a cruise here, following on its journey. We'll go back. They can just commit to this at the moment. Feeling very committed. So they will spot that. So they do look to engage, but a good push here from that northern push from L201. Looks like Panther will get first shot in. And it will be the 76 going down unless bugger up their shot. They do not. Panther there getting the kill, and it will be Spam pushing pretty hard as well. This Rocketeer has an option to... Unfortunately, he got the non-pen. Oh, that is unlucky. Would have killed it too. But a big reset coming here from L201 on their last point here. I believe their garrison is still up on site. But how much longer do we don't know. As you see, a cheeky little airhead coming out. I believe that is from Spam there. But on the other side here, where is all this pressure coming from? Looks like it's purely hard cap. So we'll see if this airhead does manage to stay up. I don't think it will. And yeah, it will be locked out there. We'll go green though, so unfortunately there the MG actually ran straight past that airhead. And this is very dangerous for Legion here. Legion 201, sorry. As the commander checks out the scene, we'll take out one. It's gutted by the nade, but plenty more spawns. I think they've still got 2 spawns off that airhead before it's null and void. Really good kills there from Lady Unlucky. So see, just one more, just bullets coming out now. And the cap will begin on that point. As Spam just wiping everyone out as they spawn in. Looks like Meaty Claws just on the wrong side there. There's an outpost just down there, I believe. And the garrison will spawn now. Honestly, good attempt. I don't know where that came from, but it will be pretty much entire team reset here. Spam fighting it out hard on this point. It is very gritty here. Spot there picking up another kill, and if they get that garrison, that's pretty much done. Looks like Spot will go down. Eriko there takes out 1, 2, 3. Gets on the Gary here. So Drax will go down, but I don't think they'll be able to get the Gary back up here. So Spam really piling in the pressure here. What happened to the vehicle that was down south, but the hard cap completely going the way of Spam as L201 just pushed straight off it for the moment. With one looks very little way of going in. And the 76 has located the Panther. But it's going to be really hard for L201 to get in here. I think that is pretty much done and dusted. As the tank does heal. Vicman will take one. Just a solo OP left. The gunners will get that player there. I think that'll be all she wrote unless a miracle happens. It's quite hard to come back from such a strong push like that. Oh, what in the world is going on here? That will be a rocket there from Gonzo or Cuba, but that will be game, set and match there. Spam with a very strong win over Legion. And we'll conclude that. I'll just give it to the commander there. And yeah, thanks again guys for tuning in. That was another game, I believe the last game of the weekend for the Winter War League down in the Pacific Classic Conference of week 6. So I guess we'll catch you all guys all next time for another cast. So thanks again guys, and we'll see you next time.